Ko e hakia. There is a particular kind of confidence that belongs exclusively to people who are completely, catastrophically wrong. Hakia. And nowhere is that confidence more visible than in the world of customer complaints. Kwai hakia. We live in an age where someone can receive exactly what they ordered, at exactly the price advertised, in exactly the time promised, and still find a way to demand compensation. What you're about to witness across these 44 entries is not a collection of misunderstandings. It is a masterclass in reality denial. Fasten your seatbelt because by the time we reach number 1, the complaints you hear at the beginning will feel like reasonable legal arguments. Number 44. A woman orders a surprise birthday cake from a bakery. She specifies no flavor, no design, just the word, surprise, on the form. The bakery, taking her at her word, decorates it however they like. She calls to complain that the cake wasn't what she expected. The cake was, by definition and by her own instruction, a surprise. What exactly did she expect to expect? Number 43. A hotel guest submits a formal complaint because the pool closed at 10 p.m. The hours were printed on the keycard envelope, posted on the elevator, and announced at check-in. He was handed 3 separate pieces of paper explaining exactly when the pool closed. He complains that he was not personally warned. 3 pieces of paper, a laminated sign, and a verbal announcement apparently do not constitute warning. One wonders what would. Number 42. A restaurant diner orders a well-done steak and then complains that it has no flavor. The steak is dry, she says. Tough. Lacks that juicy quality she loves in a good steak. She orders well, done again the following week, and submits the same complaint. The chef, who has cooked professionally for 20 years, quietly stares into the middle distance. Number 41. Jukwa. A man leaves a 1-star review for a national park. The trees he writes are too tall and block the view of the sky. The trees in question have been growing for approximately 300 years. He gave the forest 1 star. The forest has survived drought, fire, and ice. It will survive this review. Number 40. A customer contacts a mattress company to complain that she sleeps on her side, and the mattress is uncomfortable. The mattress is labeled, packaged, marketed, and described on the receipt as a firm mattress for back sleepers. She confirms she read this before purchasing. She would like a refund because the mattress is exactly what it says it is. Number 39. A gym member complains to management that other members are too fit, and it makes him feel bad about himself. He would like the gym to either remove the fit members or require them to look less athletic while exercising. The gym does not do this. He cancels his membership and joins a different gym where he hopes the members will be less committed to fitness. At a fitness facility. Number 38. A passenger on a transatlantic flight complains that the flight is too long. The flight is from New York to London. It is as it has always been approximately 7 hours. She would like to know if the airline can do anything about this. The airline cannot alter the curvature of the earth or the speed of sound without a considerably larger budget. Number 37. A man calls his internet service provider at 2 in the morning to complain that his internet is slow. The technician asks if his router has been restarted recently. The man says he has never restarted it. Not once in 4 years. He would like to know why no one told him. The instruction to restart the router is printed on the router itself. Number 36. A theme park visitor files a complaint because she got wet on a water ride. The ride is called Splash Mount. It features a 60-foot waterfall as its centerpiece. The splash zone is marked with warning signs, wet flow symbols, and a photograph of a soaking wet family smiling from the boat. She did not want to get wet. She rode Splash Mountain. Number 35. A A bookstore customer complains that the store carries too many books she hasn't read, and it feels overwhelming. She would like the store to reduce its inventory to only books she is personally familiar with. The store has 40,000 titles. She has read, by her own count, 11, number 34. A couple complains to a bed and breakfast that the roosters outside were crowing in the morning. The bed and breakfast is located on a working farm. This is stated in the listing title. Hakia. The listing description opens with the words, "Wake up to the sounds of country living." They request compensation for being woken by sounds that were advertised as a feature. Hyukwe Hakia, number 33. And this next one begins to push the boundaries of what we might charitably call logic. A woman complains to a candle company that her candle melted. She burned it for 6 hours straight, in direct sunlight, in a car, in July, in Arizona. The candle melted the way candles as a category of object are designed to do when exposed to heat. She wants a replacement. The company, remarkably, sends one. Number 32. A student leaves a 1-star review for a textbook because it was too academic. Tukoi Hakya? The textbook was written by 4 PhDs for use in a graduate level course. It was assigned by a professor at a university. Koi Hakya. The student expected something more accessible. The textbook was not written for someone who finds it too academic. Koi Hakya. The student nonetheless expects the publisher to acknowledge this failing. Number 31. Koi Hakya. A man complains to a fishing supply store that the fish weren't biting. The store sells fishing equipment. It does not sell fish. It does not control fish. It has no relationship with fish beyond retail adjacency. He would like to know what they plan to do about it. Number 30. Koi Hakya. A traveler complains that a foreign country didn't feel very foreign. Everything she writes was too familiar. The restaurants had menus in English. Oh, the museums had English audio guides. She is now leaving a negative review for an entire country for being too accommodating. Hyoi Hoksha. The country added English translations specifically because visitors complained there weren't enough English translations. Number 29. Koi Hakya. A coffee shop regular complains that his usual barista is too cheerful in the morning. The barista is, he says, relentlessly positive and it sets an unrealistic tone. He would prefer a more subdued greeting. The barista's name is Meg. Meg has been smiling at this man every morning for 2 years. Meg is simply doing her job with warmth. Jakwae Haksha. He rates the coffee shop 3 stars and mentions Meg specifically. Number 28. Chukwae Hakasha. A woman calls a pharmacy to complain that her prescription medication has side effects. The side effects she describes are listed in the package insert. Tukoi Hakia? She would like the pharmacy to carry a version without side effects. The pharmacist who did not invent chemistry explains that this version does not exist. She asks to speak to someone who can make it exist. Number 27. Be honest for a moment. Chukoi Hakia. Have you ever watched someone complain about something that is physically inevitable and felt your soul leave your body just slightly? Koi Hakia. Because a homeowner calls his city council to complain that the sun sets on the wrong side of his house and ruins his evening view. Hakia. He would like the city to consider reorienting the street. The sun has been setting in the west for approximately 4.5 billion years. It has not received this feedback before. Number 26. A customer complains that the all-you-can-eat buffet ran out of crab legs. Koi Hakia. She had been eating for 3 hours. It was near closing time. The restaurant had refilled the crab legs 4 times. She would like compensation for the crab legs she was unable to eat in the time that remained. She is full. She is visibly full. She has not stopped eating for 3 hours. Number 25. A man submits a formal complaint to a library because a book he wanted had already been checked out by someone else. Libraries, he explains, should hold books for him specifically. He does not have a hold request in the system. He has not placed a hold request because he explains he didn't think he would need to because he thought no one else would want that particular book. The book is a bestseller. Number 24. A concert attendee complains that the band played too many songs she didn't recognize. The band played exclusively songs from their catalog, all of which are available for preview. She did not preview the catalog. She attended the concert because she liked the band's name. She would like a partial refund for the songs she didn't recognize. The band played them anyway. Number 23. A resort guest complains that the beach was sandy. She would like the resort to do something about the sand because it gets everywhere. The resort is on a beach. The beach is made of sand. This is the core product offering. She has paid a premium rate to access this particular sand. She is unhappy with the sand. Number 22. It gets more detached from reality from here. To Koihakia, a customer contacts a weather app company to complain that it rained on her wedding day, despite the app predicting a 30% chance of rain. She would like to know who is responsible. The app predicted rain with some probability. The rain occurred within that probability. Kitya. The weather app did not make it rain. She would like to speak with someone about the rain. Number 21. A man complains to a mirror manufacturer that his reflection is unflattering. The mirror, he says, Chukwai Hakia, makes him look a certain way and he finds this unacceptable. He would like a mirror that reflects him more accurately, by which he means more favorably. The mirror is accurate. That is what mirrors do. He would like a different kind of accurate. Number 20. Oi! A parent contacts a school to complain that her child received a failing grade on an exam despite not studying. She is not disputing that her child did not study. She would like to discuss the school's grading philosophy and its relationship to preparation. Kwakia, the teacher who has a master's degree in education, takes careful notes. Number 19. Kikoi. A woman leaves a complaint to the zoo because the animals weren't doing anything interesting when she visited. The animals were, she writes, standing or sitting or sleeping. She would like the zoo to ensure the animals perform during her visit. The animals are not aware of her visit. The animals are not performers. They are animals. They are doing exactly what living creatures do when they are not in immediate danger, resting. Number 18. And here is where we enter territory that starts to feel less like confusion and more like something else entirely. Koihaki, a customer contacts a grocery store to complain that the organic produce costs more than the conventional produce. He is aware of what organic farming involves. He simply disagrees that it should cost more. He would like the store to absorb the difference and charge him the same price for both. He presents this as a reasonable business suggestion. Number 17. A hotel guest leaves a 1-star review because the ocean was too loud at night. The hotel is oceanfront. The listing specifically features the phrase, fall asleep to the sound of the waves. The ocean was doing exactly what oceans do. She would like the hotel to address the noise. The ocean is 400 feet wide and covers 71% of the Earth's surface. Koihakia, the front desk, has been notified. Number 16. A man complains to an airline that the plane was in the air for most of the flight. He would have preferred a lower altitude. He finds high altitudes unsettling and believes the airline should offer lower altitude options. Koihakia. Commercial aviation operates at 35,000 feet for reasons that include physics, fuel efficiency, and the location of weather systems. He would like a form to submit his altitude preference for future flights. Number 15. To Koihaka, a woman contacts a chocolate company to complain that her chocolate bar melted during a summer road trip. The car, she says, was very hot. The chocolate was in the cup holder in direct sunlight. for 4 hours in August. Hosha. The company's website includes a storage guide that recommends keeping chocolate below 7 degrees Fahrenheit. Her car reached 140 degrees. She would like a coupon. Number 14. A tenant sends a formal complaint to his landlord that his neighbor's dog barks in the morning. The dog, he has confirmed, is a dog. He is aware it is a dog. He would like the landlord to ensure the dog does not bark because barking, he explains, is disruptive. The landlord contacts the neighbor. The neighbor points out that the dog is a dog. Everyone involved is very tired. Number 13. Kikoi Hasha. Have you ever seen someone complain about a natural law as though the natural law was a policy decision that could be reversed? Because a customer complains to a physics tutoring service that gravity is inconvenient, he is writing from a satirical perspective. He clarifies, Chukoi Hakya, and then proceeds to file the complaint seriously. Gravity, he argues, should be optional for people who have paid for premium tutoring. The tutor reads this 3 times. The tutor goes home. Number 12. The escalation from here is significant. A woman contacts a spa to complain that her massage was too relaxing. She fell asleep during the massage, she explains, Koi haki, and she feels she was not present to enjoy it. She was so relaxed that she missed the relaxation. She would like a second massage at no charge to replace the one she missed by being asleep during the massage that she paid for. Number 11. A man writes a complaint to a public library because he was asked to be quiet. He was not quiet. He was, by multiple accounts, quite loud. Koi Hakya. He feels that the library's quiet policy is exclusionary to people who prefer to talk. He would like the library to create a talking section. He would like to know who decided that libraries should be quiet and whether that person can be contacted directly. Number 10. We are in the final stretch, and the entries from here on out require a moment of quiet preparation. Chukoi Hakya, a customer contacts a submarine sandwich chain to complain that her foot-long sandwich was 12 inches. She had heard, she explains, that foot-long sandwiches were actually 11 inches. She measured hers. It was 12. Chukoi Hakya, she is complaining that her sandwich is longer than she expected it to be based on complaints. She had heard about sandwiches being too short. Ki Hatyo, she would like to file this as a general concern. Number 9. A passenger on a cruise ship complains that the ocean is in the way of the view. The ocean, she says, is all you can see in any direction, and she finds it monotonous. The cruise ship is in the middle of the ocean. This is architecturally and logistically the only available location for a cruise ship. Chukoi Hakshya, she has paid to be on a boat surrounded by water and would like to formally note that there is too much water. Number 8. Kendo Chukoi Hakya, a man submits a complaint to a National Monuments Agency because Mount Rushmore was smaller than he expected. He looked it up after visiting and confirmed that the faces are 60 feet tall. He expected them to be larger. The monument was not changed between his expectation and his visit. Kohakia, he gave it 2 stars. He gave it 2 stars and noted that the surrounding landscape was fine. The surrounding landscape is the Black Hills of South Dakota. The Black Hills have no comment. Number 7. Kwai Hakya. A woman contacts customer support for a candle subscription service to complain that the candles smell like the scent advertised on the label. Kwai Hakya. She ordered warm vanilla. It smells, she says, like vanilla. She finds this expected. She would like the subscription to surprise her with unexpected scents, which she acknowledges she may also not enjoy. She would like to be surprised, but only in ways she approves of in advance. Number 6. Oh, here. A customer contacts a real estate agent to complain that the house he purchased has walls. Interior walls, he clarifies. He finds them limiting. Kioe Haksha. He was not told, he says, that the house would have interior walls. The house listing included photographs of every room. Each photograph contained walls He would like the seller to acknowledge that the walls were not adequately disclosed. The walls are load-bearing. They are also, for the record of walls, number 5. Jokoi hakia. The next 3 complaints exist in a category that can only be described as detachment from the physical world as we understand it. Koi hakia. A woman calls a hardware store to complain that the ladder she purchased makes her feel high up when she uses it. She is on the ladder. Chukwaiha, the ladder elevates a person. That is its purpose and design. She would like a ladder that goes up without making her feel like she's going up. Koihakia. The store does not carry this product because it cannot exist. Number 4. A man contacts a car manufacturer to complain that his car moves forward when he presses the gas pedal. He was not. He clarifies. Koihaya. Asking the car to move forward at that particular moment. He would like the car to check with him before responding to inputs. The car is doing precisely what cars do when the gas pedal is depressed by a human foot connected to a human body that is, by all measurable evidence, in the driver's seat. Number 3. A guest at a dinner party contacts the host afterward to file a formal complaint. He submits it via email with a subject line that reads, "Dinner concerns for review." The food was too hot when it arrived. He waited for it to cool down. Then it was too cold. He would like to know what the host plans to do about the temperature arc of cooked food over time. He has carbon, copied 3 mutual friends. He awaits a formal response. Number 2. A woman contacts the customer's line for a hospital to complain that she had to wait longer than she expected. She had not made an appointment. She arrived at an emergency room. She did not have an emergency, but felt her situation was somewhat urgent in a general sense. Others were seen before her because they had more acute conditions, including, in one case, an actual emergency. Chukoi Hakia. She would like to file a complaint about the prioritization system. She has questions about triage. She would like to speak with whoever invented it. Number 1, and here we are, the summit. A man contacts a company that specializes in custom printed t-shirts. He ordered a shirt with his own face on it. He approved the digital proof. He confirmed the order. He paid for the shirt. The shirt arrived with his face on it. He is now complaining that the shirt looks too much like him, and he finds it unsettling. He requests a refund. Jukwe Hakya? He would like a shirt with his face on it that does not look like his face. He is confident this is a reasonable request. He is prepared to escalate. 4 complaints. 44 windows into a world where expectation and reality are not merely different. They are strangers who have never met and don't speak the same language. What we have witnessed today is not stupidity, exactly. It is something more specific. It is the unshakable belief that the universe owes someone an explanation for being exactly what it is. That the ocean should be quieter, the ladder shorter, the sun more cooperative, and the face on the T-shirt somehow less accurate. Hakia. We live alongside these complaints every day. Someone, somewhere is drafting one right now. So here is the question I'll leave you with. Which one was the worst? Not the funniest, not the most bizarre, but the one that made you feel, however briefly, genuinely concerned for the future of rational thought? Let me know in the comments. And if this video made you feel like the smartest person in the room, which statistically speaking you now almost certainly are, hit that like button and subscribe, because we do this every week, and somehow every week humanity delivers.